It was on my mind that morning in the shower. My sister's cousin Lorna had just died of it. Our daughter Sarah had survived it. 2 years in remission this spring, knock on wood. I wonder what life had been like if Sarah, single mom of our 2 grandkids, hadn't survived. That's when I found it. I was wondering if I'd even noticed if I hadn't been thinking about Lorna and Sarah. At first I thought it was just my imagination, but it was definitely there, just to the right of where I hold my hat during the national anthem at ball games. It was small, smaller than a lug nut. I was shocked and I rinsed off the soap and tried looking through my hair trying to find it. I pressed on my chest and it bulged out slightly. Well, I finished my shower and got dressed and took my wife to our grandson's school band concert. My annual checkup was the next day, so why worry about it? Well, the next day at the doctor's office, it was the usual drill, and after I turned my head and coughed, and the doctor checked my heart and lungs and said that for a fellow my age, I was in pretty good shape, but, you know, lay out the cheeseburgers and eat more salad. I just laughed. He'd been saying that to me for years. He was nearly finished when I mentioned it. You know, Doc, it seems a little silly, but I was wondering if you could check this out. Well, I felt a little foolish even asking, and I thought he was joking when he told me to go get a mammogram. Who knew? Turns out men can get it too. Well, I got a lot of funny looks in the waiting room, and after my first mammogram, I had a whole new respect for every woman in my life. Then I got the results. Well, that's it, I thought. It's over. What am I going to tell my wife? But she was a trooper. She did all this research on the internet. Turns out I was lucky. A lot of doctors don't even know that men can get it. And like mothers and daughters, it can pass from father to son. Well, they gave me 3 options and told me to go home and think about it. Hell, what was there to think about? The surgery destroyed my chest. It took out 24 nodes. They suggested I take tamoxifen, but I figured one of us in the house with hot flashes was enough. My son suggested I get a tattooed nipple, and my 4-year-old granddaughter asked me, "Grandpa, is your boob ever going to grow back?" My wife was amazed that I could just have it cut off and move on. But now, we tell every man we know to check.
Breastify.